Hey, this message goes out to not only my chosen ones, but anybody, you know what I'm saying, who cares about their soul, anybody who cares about where they go after they leave this place, their eternal destination. You know what I'm saying? This one's for you. The time is short. The time is really short. And regardless of what we hear all the time, because this evil place that we live in, this world, you know, it's already done, basically. You know, this whole script is already written out as far as a movie. And things are gonna continue to get worse in this world. The time ticks by so quick. You see the time going by so quick. It's the middle of the year and the year just really started. 2026 has really just started. And you see nothing but chaos going on. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, everywhere you look, people unaliving people. You know what I'm saying? It's mass shootings everywhere. People getting their kids snatched up. You know what I'm saying? People getting snatched up themselves. You know what I'm saying? Body snatchers are just having a field day with everything. And it's just getting more and more demonic as time goes on, you know. And I tell anybody who is who doesn't have the most high in their life, who's not sure where their life is going, who's not sure about their destination in life. And I'm not talking about, any kind of getting money or any stupid thing like that, or, your value as a man or your value as a woman or anything pertaining to this world. I'm speaking of having a relationship with the Father, not just believing in him, not just saying, oh, I know he exists, or, I believe that he exists. That's not enough, you know, because the demons know that he exists. It's not enough, you know, having that relationship with him. That's what it's going to take, because the more and more time goes by and time ticks on, we're uncertain more and more day by day on what's going on. And I advise anybody who isn't sure about their soul, because this ain't no game. You see people dropping like flies left and right. And it's not just normal. It's another sign that the end is near. And this is not to fearmonger anybody, but you know, if this is everything that's going on, if you don't have the most high in your life and you see all these things occurring, things that haven't occurred before, not to this magnitude. If that doesn't alarm you, then I don't know what to tell you, because the devil is leading so many people to the broad road. He's leading so many people to the lake of fire, where he's going. And so many people have been deceived by everything that's going on in this world. Everything in this world has been designed, especially now, for us not to focus on the Most High, for the Most High to be taken out of everything. And for the Most High, for those who don't know, I'm speaking of the Most High Yahuwah. Everybody call, for those who don't know, the world calls him God. You know, the one who's going to judge everything, his son, who the world calls Jesus, you know, his name is Yahushua. Things is getting like really bad, as far as everything that's going on in this world. And most people aren't getting it that we're at the end of time. You see the time speeding up more and more each and every day. And the more that you see each and every day, just like just like you see the other day where the guy, the father, the dad killed his 8 kids. And that's happening more and more. And you see more and more demonic activity continuing to happen. You see it coming from kids, you see it coming from adults, you see it coming from the old, you see it coming from whoever. And that should tell you what kind of times we're in. And I pray that anybody, who's seeing everything and they don't have the most high in their heart, to come to the most high, because now is the time. None of us know how short or long our life is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what the next day is gonna bring. And to be real with you, the next day in this world, you know, seems like it just brings more and more chaos. And everything has to happen. Everything is playing out like this because it's biblical prophecy. It's not because of, you know, because of a war, or just by, happenstance or something like that. It's because everything that's happening is meant to happen. But at the same time, you gotta get yourself lined up with the right one, because Satan is just taking people, taking souls, because people eyes have been blinded to them turning away from the Most High. Most people have already sold their soul to Satan and given their life to Satan. I heard about it on the other day, where this girl, I saw a video about this. This girl said she didn't even want to go to heaven. She'd rather go to hell. And you say that, and everybody's hard. Everybody's all hard and tough until you're down there for eternity, until you feel the hellfire. You know what I'm saying? And I pray she comes out of that as well, because all these demons in this world is continuing to, take people. Today's the day to give your life to the Most High if you don't have him in your life, because nothing is promised to anybody. Tomorrow is not promised to you. The next hour is not promised to you. The next minute is not promised to you. It's somebody right now that just lost their life, while we're sitting here listening to this video. And it's happening more and more as we speak. And I know that's been going on, forever, but it's not like to this magnitude, you know. So peep game for anybody who is on the fence about whether they gonna get their life to the Most High. That's the biggest lie the devil wants you to believe, as far as I'll do it tomorrow. Don't nobody know what tomorrow is gonna bring. You don't even know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow. Most High forbid. As far as you not waking up tomorrow, because it's mercy, and it's an act of mercy for the Most High to breathe breath into our body. We're not automatically promised to wake up. So for anybody who is on the fence about giving their life to Yah, the Most High, God, you know what I'm saying, as His word calls Him, do it today, because tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. Not me, not you, not nobody. You know what I'm saying? Seek Him. Don't seek this world. Don't seek no money, because all that stuff right there is gonna fade away. And it's fading away soon as we speak. It's fading away right now. And all that stuff, all the people, who are paying attention to everything that's going on in this world, and they're being led by that, they're going to be the ones that perish. Don't be along those, don't be with those ones that perish. I love y'all. Stay pushing for y'all on everything. And I pray everybody comes to y'all. Until next time, y'all willing? Peace.